Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. This is a Champions League review for Arsenal 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. And this game, they say a win is a win, but why am I feeling deflated if a win is a win? The game is kind of a tale of two halves really. Arsenal started the game very fast on the front foot for the first 10 minutes, but they didn't really create much chances, really, if any chances. And then Shakhtar got a little foothold in the game, started to control the ball, keep possession, but you just knew every time Arsenal were going forward, it just looked like if they just decide to pass the ball quicker, someone take on their man, get a shot off on target, a goal will come. And that come around the 30th minute from Gabriel Martinelli. He cut inside on the byline. He was just toying with his defender. He got into the box and struck it, hit the post, rebounding off the goalkeeper and went in. Goes down as an own goal, but that was all because of Martinelli. He was very direct, very aggressive going for goal, and we got our reward. Then I believe we had another chance. Was it have I don't know if it was Havertz, but I know definitely we had a big chance with Gabriel Jesus, and ah, it's a tough watch. Havertz, it was nice link up play. Havertz played him in after Gabriel Jesus won the ball off the defender, and ah, the finish, just no composure, just snatched at it, tried to place it. I don't know why. Take a touch and find the corner, but he just places it straight at the goalkeeper. Wasteful. That first half could have been easily 2-3-0 to Arsenal, but we go into the break 1-0. Ben White, he came off, and I don't think that's an injury. I hope it's not an injury because it looked like he was just gonna get sent off. We're not learning, and this is very worrying for me. We're still not learning, getting silly yellow cards, and yeah, just not finishing our chances. So the second half starts, and we kind of on the front foot again. Like that first half was in control for most of it. The second half we started off in control, and we just weren't looking threatening again. We weren't looking threatening. But lucky for us, we got a penalty. The penalty come out of nowhere. I don't really. Would I say it was a penalty? I wouldn't have gave it, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue because we've been getting screwed left, right, and centre after for week on week. Lucky this is a UEFA referee, so they don't have no Arsenal agenda. They gave the penalty, and as soon as they gave the penalty, I'm like, oh, Havertz is gonna score. He's gonna get to make it 8 in a row at home. But no, Trossard was taking the penalty, and I don't understand. I think Havertz has only missed one penalty in his career, or he might not have missed any. And they said Trossard's not taken a penalty for his club in 3 years. This did not make no sense to me. Havertz, Trossard took the penalty, and it was the most pathetic penalty I've seen in a long time. It was so pathetic. He literally passed the ball in the middle of the goal, and the goalie just stuck out a foot. He went the wrong way and still saved it. That's how you know it was a pathetic penalty. If you're going down the middle, you just smash it like Jamie Vardy does. You blast it full throttle, in the middle of the goal. If the goalie stands still, you're trying to take the goalkeeper into the goal with the ball, everyone in the goal. But that pathetic. And yeah, the game kind of fizzled out. It was very boring. We had another chance. Martinelli from Havertz. I think that was even at the beginning of the half, but it was just a boring game. That second half ah was a tough watch. We got the win in the end, and yeah, we'll just go into the five takeaways because Arsenal, they're just leaving me more and more deflated. So my first takeaway, Gabriel Jesus. I'm at a point where I'm starting to feel sorry for him because he's trying. You can see that he's trying. It's not through lack of effort that they said he's now 23 goals without a game. I mean 23 games without a goal, sorry. And it's just it's not looking good for him. It's really not looking good. He Once he gets inside that box, you just think it's not gonna happen. He's not gonna score. You're praying that he's gonna score, but it just never comes. He gets there, sometimes he's snatching at shots, he's doing the wrong things. It's just it's such a painful watch, and I can't see him at Arsenal longer than this season. This is all making sense why Man City got rid of him. They were happy to get rid of him. When he came into Arsenal, he was a breath of fresh air. That first 6 months, Gabriel Jesus, it was like Alexis Sanchez reborn. He was just so good. I proper enjoyed watching Gabriel Jesus, but now I don't enjoy it. I feel sorry for him. And the fact I feel sorry for one of my players that are underperforming, it just says it all. Second takeaway, the intensity and energy in that second half. That was one of the most pathetic performances I've seen from Arsenal. It's getting so dire, so dire. We just looked happy to keep the game 1-0. I didn't see us really trying to go for a second goal. And I don't know how you think you can continue to play like that in any type of game. Lucky for us, we kept a clean sheet because Shakhtar Donetsk are a shocking team. They're no good. They're literally like a level of, who would I say? I don't even know. Someone like a Leicester. That's who I'd probably say. I'd say they're on Leicester's level. And we just let them stay in this game. We didn't put it to bed. And these are worrying signs from what I'm seeing. I don't know why we think we have a right to win the game by just playing in second gear. Yeah. Third takeaway is Arteta and his subs. So as I've just mentioned, the intensity was dying out. It just looked devoid of energy in that second half. And this is one of my main criticisms of Arteta. His subs is very reactive. Very rarely do I see Arsenal 1-0 up and he thinks, okay, 55 minutes, 60 minutes, we ain't put the game to bed. Let's kick on. Let's kick on. Let's now bring on the Ethan Wanyeri. Let's try something different. Let's bring on Sterling. He doesn't make subs at the right times. He waits and waits till the game fizzles out and gets to a state of a stalemate. And I'm kind of getting sick and tired of it now. When will we learn? Surely he's been our manager for 5 years now, and I'm not seeing him learning. I'm seeing a lot of reactive changes, like the Ben White change at half time. He's reacting to the fact that Ben White's on a yellow card and he's getting into minor, like stupid skirmishes with the opposition players. He's pushing the guy. Like, what the hell was going on? Really, he could have subbed him at like 40 minutes because he looked like he was going to get a red card. I was just thinking to myself, please don't get sent off. Don't get sent off. The change came at half time, but I don't get what it is. It's like, when Arsenal are going to make a change. The 70th minute. If it's a draw, the change is coming at 60 minutes. I mean, 70 minutes. It's not coming any sooner. We're always waiting. If the team is not performing to their capabilities for 60 minutes, that is the time to make the change. On the hour mark, don't wait an extra 10 minutes. Like, what are you thinking? This needs to this needs to change because we're trying to win a league, and I've keep saying it and I'll bang on about it. This is the season where he needs to bring the title home because I'm fed up. I'm getting fed up of this. The fourth takeaway. More injuries. It's like everything is linking. Subs, this, that, the team selection. And now more injuries. So we went strong in this game. In my lineup, I would have rested the Gabriel. He played him, fair enough. But it was Calafiori who was the human sacrifice. He was injured. I don't know how serious it is, but it looked like he twisted his knee and he has had knee issues. So we can only hope and pray that it's nothing serious because as it stands, we hope Ben White's not injured, that it was just for that yellow card. Timber's unavailable. Tomiyasu's unavailable. Calafiori looks like he might be unavailable. Saliba's unavailable. So right now we've got Zinchenko, Kivio, Miles Lewis Skelly, Ben White, and Gabriel. 5 guaranteed fit defenders. And you could argue Miles Lewis Skelly and Zinchenko aren't even defenders. So, yeah, this has not really been a good week for Arsenal. It has not been a good week, and I'm very deflated. Now, the fifth and final takeaway, and this just links in once again the Liverpool game. Like I've mentioned, we've only got 5 fit defenders as it stands. Well, 6, but William Saliba's injured, and we gotta hope Calafiori and Timber are available for this game because who is going to be the defender against Salah? Is Arteta gonna trust Miles Lewis Skelly and say, you know what? I trust you. Go up against Salah. But there could be repercussions. If he's destroyed in that game, that could have a serious, serious hindrance on his progression moving forward. Kivior, I don't want to see that. Zinchenko, I definitely don't want to see that. So as it stands, we're hoping for a minor miracle, and that's not even the biggest worry for me. The biggest worry for me is the performances from our attacking players. It's very, very worrying. I'm looking at them and I'm just thinking, the goals are drying up. We're not looking clinical, and we're up against Liverpool, the meanest defense in the league. So how is this game gonna go? I don't even know. I am not confident about this game. Who's gonna play? Like, we don't have any clues about this game. Is Saka gonna be available? Because it seems without Saka, it's very, very worrying time. I thought maybe someone like Odegaard, when he goes, it's gonna be a big problem. But we've already seen we can handle that. But without Saka, whoa, the attack doesn't look near as dangerous. And if I'm the opposition, I'm saying, you know what, fuck it. 1-on-1. Let's go 1v1. We don't even need to double up on these players. They're not gonna do much. Like Trent versus Martinelli, he's not gonna really be too worried. Yeah, he might get past him 1-2 times. But is he gonna do anything? Trossard, it's like 50-50 this season. Will he bag or will he fluff his lines? I don't know. Havertz, maybe this is the only player that you can kind of rely on in our forward line when Saka's not available to try and do something. But we know with him, he does miss chances. So this is very, very worrying times, and I'm not confident. I'm deflated and I'm annoyed as Wanyeri didn't even get on the pitch once again. And this was the perfect time on the 60th minute mark, get him on. But yeah, we don't want to do that. We bring on Jorginho. We bring on Jorginho. Alright, guys. Yeah, that's been the 5 takeaways. I'm out, man.